was traumatized with the cesarean procedure. I remember my tears just like dropped off of me and I was like just so traumatized and thinking like I want to like abort this whole
mission. Abort.
Yeah, abort it.
Abort. Mission
I was like,
now.
abort. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. Sorry, you know?
Your most used phrase that you swore you would never say as a parent.
Stop? I don't know.
My girl nights consist of, and finish the sentence.
I want to say gossiping, but it's not gossip.
Come
It
on,
would be like
we all gossip.
Gossip
we don't chat,
or like
we gossip.
It sounds better.
What is it?
Chatting.
Chatting? You lost your phone and someone went into your girl group chats. We fucked.
Maybe.
Hi guys, welcome back to the show Let's Be Real here with Ase Wang. Today I'm truly excited because I have a friend here. Her name is Chrพล. She is a woman that does so many things. She's a mother, she's a boy mom of two, along with she's a founder of MIRROR Thailand, which I'm sure you guys have heard about, which empowers women, gender diversity, culture, lifestyle, mental health, social issues. And their slogan is reflect, embrace, and empower. And she's a host of her own podcast called Sisterhood. Nat,
Hi.
welcome to the show.
Thank you. So excited. Thank you for having me. It's new. Normally I host and now I'm like the person that have to talk about myself and I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know. Is there anything that people want to hear? And like I have to talk about myself. It's a bit.
You just have to be careful that you don't ask me questions because she's already asked me like 5 questions while I've been sitting here. And then I'm like, this is something that I would do too.
Yeah.
Because I just got interviewed as well. And I really had to like oton to like, okay, this is not about them.
Yeah.
It's about me.
Right.
And it's really easy to ask people questions, but then sometimes it's really hard just to talk about yourself. Yeah. But this is all about you today and all that you've accomplished. And we just got to soak it in and own it. All right?
Okay.
So we're going to jump right into it.
Okay.
First, I want to know, what was your morning routine this morning?
Oh, okay. Because normally I spend my morning, like, of course, exercising, a good chunk of like the morning. The days that I have to rush, like today, to get, hair and makeup and this and that. So I would try to get a quick workout in the best way that I can possible, be it like this morning I just went for like a walk around the palace, which is like 4 kilos.
What time did your day start?
I wake up, normally it would be normal days.
Yeah.
That's not a day off. Today is a day off, so the kids have no school. So it would be like 6 waking up with the kids.
Okay.
But today I woke up at 7, which is like sleeping
Super
in.
late.
Sleeping in.
People are like, okay, mom life, guys. Yeah. So you wake up, you usually get a workout in.
Yeah.
You start your day, and then what you would go to work usually on like a work day.
Yeah. So just like, I would alternate between like cardio, walking, and like doing gym exercise.
Because you do work out a lot.
Yeah.
I see a lot of workout videos. But I think it's, okay, so for me, I kind of struggle. Like, I would love to tell you that I'm the mom that would like get up at like 5 a.m. and like meditate and all that. But that's my husband.
Okay.
Like, I tend to push it as far as I can.
What time do you wake up?
Okay, so realistically, I wake up at like 6:30 because my daughter wakes up at 6:30 and then the day starts and whatever. And then if I really can't wake up at 6:30, I push it till like 7:30.
That's good enough.
Yeah, and then it's like rush to the gym, get it work. Like I'm not composed in the morning. So props to you for being able to do that because I can't do that. Okay, let's chit chat a bit about your work. So first of all, we want to know about the podcast, Sisterhood.
Well, Sisterhood is a podcast that is under MIRROR. So let's talk about MIRROR first.
Okay.
MIRROR is like a brand that we started, which is underneath Thairat ecosystem, Thairat Online. But it's the only brand that we don't use the name Thairat because we have other brands underneath Thairat ecosystem that's like Thairat Plus, Thairat Sport, Thairat Money, so many other ones that I also take care of in terms of content development and production and everything. But MIRROR is the only brand that we decided not to just because we think that Thailand audience is actually mostly male and associating with like news.
Okay.
And we've been trying so many times and over the years to target a different audience, which is women and also more, I wouldn't want to say more educated, but it's more urban lifestyle kind of audience. And it's hard to do it with the same brand name of the umbrella under Thailand. So we decided, okay, we're not going to use that name.
Okay.
And it's focusing on like women's empowerment, social issues, and later on, it's starting to become more like lifestyle and fashion and beauty.
And what made you like start that? Was that you trying to break out and kind of like want to do your own thing, or
No.
was it you felt like there was a lack of that?
Yeah, it was because in the online, what's it called? Like ecosystem, it's different than back in the days when we started Thailand with newspaper and television, which is mass media. So you can just do, one and done and just like cover everyone in
Yeah.
mass. But online is really segmented. It's segmented with like not just demographics, but also interest based. So we know that in order to catch people's attention and understand the behavior of the audience in this platform,
Right.
we have to be more niche and we have to go vertical. So we wanted to expand our target audience and our portfolio in the whole Thailand group.
Well, times have changed too,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I come from like the stone age of like when I used to go shoot magazines and shoot commercials, and things were not as instant on media, which was great because like my past wasn't recorded that much, but like in today's society,
Yeah.
like everything is out for the open. So it's like a complete shift.
Yeah.
So was that you trying to like bridge that new or embrace that new time that's like come into our life?
No, definitely. But also the big part of it is just knowing what our strength and weakness was, which is Thailand. We don't have the strength in the women's audience area at all.
Right.
That's why we needed a new brand. And it's suiting and it's something that I'm like passionate about as well. And I was able to form a team that's also really, really passionate about, social issues and social rights and
Is most of your
women's
team all
empowerment.
female?
No,
Okay.
but female and LGBTQ, I would say.
We love that.
So yeah.
Okay.
So it's a great team that we have, and everyone has really like good vision and know exactly what they want, and you don't have to kind of like hold their hand. They can execute anything that like you have the vision for, and it's a great team.
I feel hearing you talk because I met your mom once.
Yeah.
Long time ago. I can't remember whose wedding it was. It was someone's wedding.
Maybe my brother's wedding.
No, it wasn't your brother's wedding. It was someone else's wedding. I think we were in Hua Hin or something. P-Day's wedding, maybe? I can't remember.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Was that?
Yeah, maybe.
And I get the feeling, I mean, I've only just met your mom once, so I don't really know, but the feeling I got was her was like this really strong, independent,
Super strong. She's like a girl boss.
like she has a voice, she has a seat at the table. And I'm
Yeah.
getting that kind of, maybe that rubbed off on you a little bit too with your
Yeah.
upbringing and stuff. And
I mean, I grew up in a household that's like all of our leader or like the front kind of row, it's all women led. The only person is my brother that's like the
he
male
get
model.
bullied?
The rest is like my sister, my mom, everyone, it's all female. Yeah.
does he get bullied?
No, because he's the oldest, so.
Oh, right.
thankfully,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we started Sisterhood.
So then
podcast.
we started Sisterhood because, okay, actually everyone in my team has been trying and pushing me to come forward and like started to be in front of the camera for so long, but I would always refuse because actually my position in the company, it's like I take care of the content side.
Right.
So it's always like just making shows or developing content or like whatever it would be like video form or written as well. And I would just be, in this
Behind the
area the whole
scenes.
time, but like everyone would try to convince me so many times to to do a show for my own for once, and I'm like always refusing
All right.
because I didn't feel comfortable talking about or relating myself to news or something that's controversial, and I want to stay neutral. I don't ever really like, because I know I was born in this position. I don't really talk about anything politics out in the spoken, even though I have my own views and I do my right of deeds to like vote and stuff, but I wouldn't like be calling out and doing this and that so much online.
Right.
Because I didn't feel comfortable.
But do you do that anyway? Like, I feel like you don't.
I don't because I know my position, and I've always been careful since I was young.
Right.
You know, to share my thoughts and like political views or anything like that. But when I had the opportunity and the idea that, you know, I could do something something I'm passionate about, which is women's empowerment, I felt like that was something that I can truly voice about and you know, like talking to people and trying to help other people listening to me to get to where I am. And it's not just women's empowerment. Like Sisterhood specifically is about women, self-betterment.
Right.
And that's my true passion, because I feel like in the past 10 years I struggle with that and trying to be better and like heal myself through my own journey, and I want to do this show to help other people as well.
Would you feel like having a podcast opened you up a lot more?
Definitely. I used to have the fear of just talking, not even a big speech, but just talking in front of leading a meeting of just like not even 10 staff in the room, and I have to lead, and I would be so nervous.
But I feel like that's kind of like everyone too, though. Like
that's what I realized when
I can talk a lot.
Yeah.
But when you stand on a stage, maybe in front, I think I could talk about 10 people, but anything more than that, I think I would be like nervous.
But before, I mean, if you have to go out in front of class and like present, oh my God, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I can't do it. I hate it.
Right.
Dreading it all the time.
And then now you have podcasts.
Yeah. Which is like what is it like?
Well, it's putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to try new things. And I feel like we're not getting any younger. And that's like the whole thing right now. Well, for me at least, it's just like, I just want to try to do everything.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's also like, I feel like it's facing your fear as well.
Yeah.
Because you can do things, but like you can avoid to do the things that you're uncomfortable with. You know?
And it gets harder when you get older. Because
Yeah.
I feel like for me, when I was younger,
you're in the comfort zone for so long, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you tend to overthink stuff, and you know more stuff, and then you spiral, and anyway, we've all been there. Okay, so I'm going to jump into motherhood, because you are a mom of 2 boys. Like, I have no idea what that's like, because I'm like girl mom all the way and one and done.
Yeah.
So what is that even like?
It's crazy. It's always like fighting and loving each other and just chaos like all day long.
And how old are they?
They're turning 6 and 4 in like a month.
6 and 4.
They're born on the same month.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a double birthday month.
Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. It's like, it's never quiet. It's always really, really active, always doing something.
Okay.
And it suits our lifestyle, because both my husband and I were like super into exercising and doing activities.
Yeah, I get that. Like, you guys are very like adventurous, like on the go. I feel like even when you guys were dating, I felt like, by the way, she's dated her husband like forever. Like, I feel like you guys, as long as I've known you, you've been with, can I say his name?
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah.
By the way, he's half Swedish, just saying. As long as I've known you, you've been with him. How long have you guys been together?
I think it's like almost 13 years we're together.
Is it not longer than that?
It felt longer.
It feels longer than that.
Yeah, it's about 13 years. About 13 years.
So when you guys co-parent, like, who would be like the bad cop and the good cop in this situation?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because we're like,
I feel like you're both very
this.
chill.
I don't think we do good cop, bad cop. We're not. I think we try to make sure that we're like on the same page always. Because if you play favor, the kids will tend to go to the other person. So we have to be the team as a parent against, not really against them, but like you have to be really solid in your view, and like you have to be on the same page between you and your partner.
Wait, is there like a discussion that goes on before it's like discipline time, or like
I mean,
are they scared of somebody?
About our view. We talk a lot about our view of like what we think about this issue and that issue, and most of the time we're always on the same page. If we're not, then we will talk about it, and like there's some times for sure that we would not totally be agreeing on something. Let's say like I'll be so strict of like, okay, no more watching TV, because I could see that like one of the boys' behavior is really like he's having a meltdown or whatever. And then sometimes my husband will be like the one who's like a bit like weak in the point that like he's not too strict. Like he'll be like, okay, come on, like a little bit, like 10-15 minutes, because sometimes we also want to lay in the sofa and like enjoy it. So there's some moments, it's not like we're always on the same page, but I think the majority of the time we would discuss and know that we need to be on the same page to make them understand and respect our rules and boundaries and whatnot, you know? Otherwise it becomes so hard.
It's a very nice answer. I wish I could say the same. You guys have a nanny?
Yes.
What's the situation there? Because I've spoken to a lot of people, and their views on like having a nanny is like very different. Like, you know, they're either like, because you're working.
Yeah.
Like, what is your view on how much time kids should spend with their nanny, or what their chores are to do? Because everyone's answer is very different, and there's no right or wrong answer, by the way. So.
I mean, definitely we need our nanny. I wouldn't lie about that. They do make our lives better for sure, and like I'm so
does that mean
grateful
like
for that.
one or two?
I mean, there's one proper like. I mean, now it's like a half maid, half nanny.
Right.
She was a maid before, and we turned her to be a nanny because like the full-time nanny left, and I think they're old enough to just need this half maid, half nanny.
Yeah.
And then there's other like housemaid that would help out, so I called them they. But I don't think they spend so much time with them because the boys sleep with us. It's 4 of us in the bed.
Okay, so you just answered one of my questions that I was going to ask. So you guys are co-sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay, so all 4 of you are in the bed. That must be crazy. Do they not move around? And like,
So,
how do you
like
sleep?
now I have to extend the bed because it's like so tight. Before it'll be like in the king bed and 4 of us, and again they're growing so fast, and like they're 2 boys, and then they sleep like everywhere, so we needed to extend the bed. But my husband really strongly believe in like sleeping with them and having them sleep with us until however long they want to. There's no need to have that pressure of having them sleep on their own, whatever. Like there's only so much time that we have with them while they're young. So that's how we think.
See, that's where I'm like conflicted, because like we don't co-sleep, but then I have moments when I'm like, there's one day when she's just like not going to be sleeping in the same house, and like, why am I rushing it? But at the same moments, I'm also like, but I get such good sleep, you know?
Yeah.
But there's no right or wrong answer to anything, and like we do
Whatever works for you.
exactly. And like, I mean, when we travel, we're, by all means, like it's not like our daughter gets her own hotel room and like she's sleeping on her, like she does sleep with us. Like she sleeps in the bed with us. And I'm like, oh, I love this so much, until she starts kicking and like torpedoing. And then I'm like, oh my God, I had the worst sleep of my life. This is never happening again.
But you get used to it. Like now I have the best sleep. My score on Whoop is always so high on sleep. We sleep so well.
Yeah.
Like 8-9 hours every night.
Do you get 8-9 hours?
Yes.
Every night?
We sleep with them. Like we put them to bed, and like sometimes we pass out before them. So it's
What
like
time do you go to bed?
at like 8:30, 9 we'll be out.
Yeah.
Up at
That's a
6.
good time.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has that very healthy balance of like.
But back to the nanny question, and I think I'm not worried. Like they're there to help us because I work full time as well, and my husband as well. So it's like we need to also have someone to take care of them when we're not there. So that's why they come in, and like I'm just grateful that we have the opportunity to have them. It's easier. I mean, we can't say this for everyone because not everyone have the opportunity to have the nanny, and they have to raise their own children.
That is right.
So I would say like whatever works for you in your situation. If sometimes people have like their grandparents to help and raise the kids and take the load off, and it's also good. You also need time to like have your kind of like wind down and let them just go out and play with like the nanny or their grandparents or whatever as well. So I think it's just helping.
Well, I think it's also we're actually really blessed too because we live on the side of the world where help is actually really affordable, and then because my husband's American, and then you go to the U.S. and you realize, this is life. That really is life. All right, like we like to, oh my God, having a nanny is life. No, actually, it's not.
The real
life.
Is
the real life starts when you're like do-it-yourself town. Yeah. But there's also, I feel so much joy in being able to do stuff yourself. Like I actually genuinely enjoy sometimes when like our staff are off and like the house is quiet and I just get that one-on-one time, with her. And it's like getting to really spend quality time,
I mean, the last time that we went to Sweden on this like long trip, we didn't bring any nanny as well. And it was all like just us raising the boys and we like loved it. Even though we have to like do more as like do house chore, cook, clean, do everything, but and also take care of them. And then they have to do the con call back here. It's like, it's a lot, but like we really, really enjoy it. And we think it was like a blessing. We didn't see it as like something tormenting.
And then you're done with the holiday and you're like handing the kid back to the nanny.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, we're coming home at this time. Be at the house. Goodbye. I'm going to go do my nails, my hair. I need to just be myself for a minute. What about mom tribe? Like, do you have like a good group of like mom? Because we're, since you're all about women empowerment and stuff, like, do you have a good core group of maybe just not mom tribe, but just women friends in general that, do you still have your old friends that are still living life and going out clubbing? And then you've got your mom friends. Like, do you make a lot of time for that still?
That's the thing. It's funny because when I first had Dallas, like almost 6 years ago, I was actually kind of the first person in my group to have the baby. So at that time, I couldn't really relate, like my friends couldn't relate and like help me in where I was. But like I was lucky enough to have like my sister and like my sister-in-law and a lot of other people as well that like was my mom tribe and I can like talk to, even including you helping me with like
that's right
so many things with like baby stuff and kid stuff.
I forgot about that. We would send random like DMs
talking
and
about
tell me about this car seat
exactly or like stroller or whatever.
I'll be like, I'm going to an Indian wedding. Do you have a sari I could borrow? Like it'd be really random questions.
So I mean, you connect with other mom friends when you were in that situation because you need someone to like who really truly understand you. So it's really important, mom tribe. I mean, there's many groups of mom tribe, even like the kids' friends' mom at school are also like mom's tribe that I talk to as well. Are
you an active mom in like school? Because
I would call myself in the middle. Okay. I'm not too active, but I'm also not like.
But you have those like school mom chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only like a small, like to because the kids go to the school that I went to, and so it's like. The friends that go, it's also my friends back then as well.
So it's like alumni.
It's an alumni crew as well. Okay. But like new friends as well, new mom friends. But it's a full circle, going back to school, sending them and going back to your
Some
school.
people have different takes, Some people are like, I do not want to be part of any kind of mom group.
I used to be like that back in a different school that they were in. But now going back to my own school, I feel different about it because I feel like...
it's your school.
I'm comfortable with it, yeah.
So I'm like quite silent in my mom chats, but just so you know, I'm listening and I read everything.
Yeah, but I'm not talkative.
I'm not one that's like active.
I'm not talkative in like the big group chat with like the whole class, but I'm saying like I have friends that like I talk to on the side, like talk about the teacher, or, like what the kids are struggling with right now and stuff like that.
Okay, so you are actually really active.
Yeah.
Do you send like cookies on bake sales with your kids?
No, not like that. Not that
I
active.
wish I was.
That's why I'm like in the middle, I feel like.
Okay, so you're not Martha Stewart.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right, yeah, because...
No time for that.
Okay, yeah, okay, good. Okay, we're on the same page with that. Because I do have mom friends, by the way, that are very good at that. Like, they will bake cookies and they know everything and everything. And it's like, I have the biggest respect and admiration for moms like that because it's a lot of work,
I'm not there.
It's a lot of work. So but I'm like, I wish, but I'm just not. Like, I'm like, call Grab. Like, what do you need to bring to school? Okay, we're just gonna order cookies from that, and then like we'll just deal with it then. What is your lifestyle like now as a mom? Like, do you still have a proper night out and like, okay, let's just try to keep things like real here. Like, do we still rage, or is that something in the past?
I don't rage anymore, but there's a reason for it. Because I hate being hangover. I hate it. We all do. But like for me, I feel like I turn into a different person the day after. And I don't want to be that. No, I'm just when I'm hangover, it's just like I'm agitated. My tolerance with the kids go like it's so low.
Right.
And I hate seeing myself being that person. So it's not because like.
But do you have mom rage? Like you seem like you're very calm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like we're all human here.
Yes.
So I do have sometimes, and it's exactly because I'm hangover and I tend to get more of that. That's why I don't want to be that person. You know, when I'm hangover, I'm just like super agitated and all I want to do is just like lay down on a sofa and do nothing. So I don't want to waste my time on the sofa when I feel guilty because I want to.
You get mom guilt.
Yeah, because I wanna like be there and do things with them. I mean, I feel like if it's on a vacation or holiday, you have a lot of times and it's okay. But like, we only get like 2 days in a week that it's a day off for me because I'm working like an office hour. And to spend 1 day on a couch and not enjoying the time with my kids, I don't want to do that because I want to spend quality time with them. I'm like a weekend warrior now, they call it, right?
Yeah.
I look forward to do things and do like a lot of activities with them over the weekend. So I don't want to be hangover.
So is there like a curfew that you guys give yourself where it's like, or are you just like, I'm just going to wing it. And if I get home at 2 a.m., I'll deal with it the next day?
But I don't even do that. That's the thing. I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I need my sleep. I'm like, if everyone knows me since I was young, like the most important thing in my life is sleep. Before, if I was like partying till 5 in the morning and stuff, I would sleep till 5 p.m. the next day.
Damn, stop.
I need 12 hours of sleep.
Like, I see,
that's how much sleep means to me.
But sleep, to be honest, for you to achieve sleep is like golden because that's like the hardest thing to ever get is sleep. And it sounds so simple, but damn, it's freaking hard to sleep.
It's hard, especially when you're older and you have kids and now I'm not a deep sleeper since like after the kids. Like I'm such a light sleeper, so it's so important. So that's why I'm like, if I can choose, I wouldn't, because even drinking even a little bit, it disrupts your sleep. And your score on your watch goes up and it's like the high stress sleep. And it's not a deep sleep, and like I just cherish my sleep.
See, I can't do the watch thing because that would just make me spiral. Like I would torpedo into like,
just super paranoid.
Oh my god, about 5 hours. Oh my god, but I didn't sleep that deep. Like
Yeah.
I would totally. It would give me so much anxiety that I just don't.
Right.
But what gives me more anxiety is just being out past midnight when you have a child. And anyone that truly knows me is that I am a super type A person where I'm just like, look. When I want to go home, I'm going to go home. There's no peer pressure. There's nothing. I just buy, okay? Don't even try to let me stay because it's not going to work. And I need to be in bed before midnight. Anything after midnight is just going to be a horrible next day. And then mom rage comes out and, you know, I just torpedo into a horrible person. Okay, other than being hungover though, is there such a thing as mom rage for you? Like if you're just on a normal, like...
I mean, I think it depends on the situation. I would do it sometimes when they fight and like when Dallas is like hurting Memphis, then I would do it. Of course, I can't stand it. It's
this is boy mom talk. I'm like, oh, that's right. I only have one.
It's
I don't
not
have
okay,
to
right? When he's hurting and like throwing things or anything, like then I have to become that. So there's a reason I feel like it's reasonable to have the rage. And if I really cannot, let's say in one situation, I cannot like calm myself down, I would just like tap out and tell my husband to like take over and we would help each other and like.
But what is mom rage to you though? Because so many people have like, I'll tell you what mine is, but I want to know like what is Nat's mom rage because everyone has a different score of rage, you know?
What's your rage? What is it like?
God, I don't
like
even know if we can like.
How screamy would you be?
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like I'm the most, you know, well-behaved, perfect example of a mom, but like. I did something, was it like 2 weeks ago, which I was not proud of, but it was hot outside. I don't know if I got enough sleep, whatever. And actually, look, let's just be honest. We really should not be raging, but it happens. We're human. So Kaya loves to do this thing where it's like, I really try to make an effort to pick her up from school every day if I can. And I go pick her up, and she loves to talk. She's exactly like me. She just talks. And she needs to then go down the stairs with me after I've picked her up and ask me, what am I doing after school? And I don't know, it's like taekwondo, Mandarin class, skateboard, whatever. And then she will run back up the stairs and she'll tell her teacher, and then she will get in everyone's business. Oh, Jamie's here looking for Charlie. And then it takes like 15 minutes to leave, and it's hot. So I tone, like every time I tone, like I'll just be like, okay, it's okay, let her do it. And then one day it was just, I was not having it. So I stormed up the stairs and she was coming out, and all the moms are lining up to pick up their kids, right? So I'm being watched, obviously, and probably judged as well. And I was like, look, I am going with or without you. Are you coming? And then I turned around and I walked off. And she starts crying, and I was like, oh my God, this looks so bad. You know, like she's just trying to be nice. I was a bit embarrassed about it because I could see people are like, oh, like, her child's just being a kid. True. My child is just being a kid. I'm also just trying to be a mom too. So those are just like the small little things. There have been also things where I just can't reason with her, and like I would literally walk away and like think I'm so cool by like throwing like a Q-tip against the wall or some shit, like something stupid like that, or I'm like, stop
Is that
it!
a rage already? But that's a rage for you.
Yeah.
Walking away is not a rage.
No, but damn it, Nat. Okay, I have thrown stuff sometimes, not just a Q-tip. Okay, I'm trying to sound a little bit cooler, but like, yes, there has been rage, or like there has been times where I have just screamed so loud that I was like, oh my God.
Okay. Okay, now that you're telling me that, okay, I can
Be truthful. Don't lie.
I can imagine myself sometimes. No, I can't like. What's the word? I can't stay calm. I would call that it would be a rage, right? Because ideally you want to stay calm when your kids are like upset or they're just having like a meltdown. And sometimes I wouldn't spawn it with calmness, and I would call that a rage. Like especially let's say if Dallas is like having a meltdown after watching some cartoon for so long, and I would match his energy. Because, the thing is, our responsible adult self, we should bring down his energy and calm him. But like, sometimes I would match it and it would escalate more.
Well, that's when the problem starts, is when you match that meltdown. Or even when they're not having a meltdown, you have a meltdown, which then they have a meltdown, and then shit just gets
So it
crazy.
happens for sure. But I feel like if I know myself and I can't control the situation, I know that it's going nowhere, it's like escalating, I would try to step out and like let my husband deal.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about birth a little bit, because everyone has a different birth story. I don't think I've ever heard your birth story.
Okay.
Were we natural or C-section?
Mine is interesting because I did C-section first for Dallas.
Okay.
And then natural for Memphis. So it's called a VBAC.
VBAC.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've never, like, that sounds ouch. That sounds ouchy.
So, I mean, now that I've gone through both, I would tell you that like I have respect for women, period, because either way, it's gonna hurt. Either way, it's gonna have to come out.
Either way.
And it's gonna hurt. Either way.
Baby is coming out, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at first, like my first pregnancy, I think I had not enough information in terms of like what it would be like. And I had a lot of fear and not enough, like I wasn't brave enough to really understand and confront the fear. That's why I just chose cesarean, because I was avoiding getting the pain.
Similar to mine.
And I'm so scared of like it being hurt, like natural birth.
I just remembered something. I think we met at an event once. It was a fruitful event.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
at Jim Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was pregnant at the time. Nat had already had her first. And I just remember you were like, I'm going to be honest. Yep, suck. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh no. And I was just like, all right. But
because I had such a bad experience with it. Like so bad.
I didn't have
3
very good
years
either.
in, it still hurts. The wound. The C-section wound.
Okay.
That's why my second one, I was like so adamant on doing natural birth. And I did it like drug-free. No
What?
epidural, nothing.
What?
From one
What?
extreme to the other end.
What?
So extreme, yeah. I was like,
You chose to do drug-free?
yeah, because I took,
Why would anyone
I had a
do
doula
that?
and I took this like hypnotherapy, hypnobirthing class.
Okay.
And I learned all about like the pros and cons, the risks and everything. And I really just wanted to do it all like natural. I don't know what got into me, but
Okay.
yeah, but I had all the information then.
And that experience was better.
Way better. Like, I mean, you also go to war. For me, it was like I went to war and came back as well.
Yeah.
In a different way, you know. It's just so painful as well. But the recovery is so much better. Like instantly I was able to pick up my kid and like just walk.
See, we're quite similar like that because I chose a C-section for the same reasons. I was like, I don't want to feel pain, even though I did know that, I mean, having a C-section, you being cut open, you're going to feel some kind of pain. Maybe not during, but after you sure are. And so I just, for me, it's like I chose the easy way out, which I'm not ashamed of saying, by the way, because I don't feel that there's any wrong or right in how you birth your child or how you have your child or what sex you are, you know, having a child.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter to me, but I did have regret in the sense that I wish I had at least tried to go natural.
Right.
Because our bodies are built for it. And there was no, in Asia, by the way, this does not happen in Europe, especially not Sweden. You don't have a C-section unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Here in Asia, you can choose that. But yeah, going back to you, that's what.
So, I mean, also I was traumatized with the cesarean procedure. Going into, you know, like a really sterilized room with 10 people in the room. When I imagine my birth story to be really zen, really like yellow dim light, candlelight kind of vibe, but it's like, it's not. It's like white light and like, and that time I think I felt like right when they put epidural in, and I remember not being able to control my body because it's all numb down here, right? Because they block it off so you can't feel anything. I remember my tears just like dropped off of me and I was like just so traumatized and thinking like I want to like abort this whole
Mission. Abort.
Yeah, abort it.
Abort. Mission
I was like
now.
abort. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like fuck, I can't do that. Sorry, you know.
Yeah.
Like I can't do that because there's like 15 people here like waiting to do this operation for me, and that also psychologically traumatized me. That's why my second birth I was super adamant on doing it all natural.
Can everyone do a VBAC?
Yes. The thing is you
Okay.
can. And the percentage of your like ovary bursting is actually 1%. But a lot of the times the doctor would advise you to still cut yourself open again.
So that is what they would advise.
They would advise. So you have to
Sounds
really
painful.
be actively wanting to not do the cesarean again for them to and there's like only a few doctors that can do that in Bangkok, I think, in Thailand as well.
But so this rumor, I don't know if it's even like a rumor. I always thought that if you were to reverse it and you want to go natural after having a C-section, does it have anything to do with your scar reopening?
That's what they tell you. That's what they
so it
tell
is
you.
true.
I mean, but it's 1% chance.
Oh, so that's what you
actually.
mean by your ovary.
Ovary
your,
or wound or scar or like inside
Okay, all right, okay.
bursting. Yeah. I don't know if it's just ovary, the chance. It could be many things, but it's only 1%. But the doctor would try to convince you to do cesarean again.
Thoughts on a doula? Like, I didn't have a doula because I did a C-section. But I also then found out that you actually can have a doula even if you
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
C-section.
yeah.
So you had a birth with and without a doula, right?
Yes.
Thoughts? Like, if you
Definitely
can
a doula.
afford a doula, would you
I would do it.
promote that?
I regretted not having a doula in my first pregnancy because I feel like my choice would have been different if I had a doula and someone to like was supporting me emotionally and like giving me all the information that I need to have and make my own decision.
Right.
I would have done things differently. So definitely pro doula if you can. I think it's like they're all for supporting the mother.
Right. So just quickly, because a lot of people in Asia do not, like especially Asian culture, they don't use doulas. I think it's looked on as more of like a Falang culture thing.
Okay.
But it's what is a doula to you?
A doula is someone who is actually there to support the mother, like not just throughout the whole pregnancy, but not just through the process of giving birth, but psychological effect, emotional, and everything. I remember taking the class with the doula, and one of the exercise, she like had me unlock all the fear I had around pregnancy and why I chose cesarean before, and like what are the unknowns or the things that like coming that a lot of pregnancy women have that you're so scared of, all the change and stuff, and going through the process mentally with her with that, and helped a lot.
So so I have a friend that's a doula. I don't know if you know Rasi. She's kind of
She came on your podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw.
Thanks for watching. So Rasi is also amazing because like the way she described it to me was like, she's like, I'm your partner. Like I'm like, you have your husband,
Yeah.
but like I'm your sidekick too, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there through the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And she's like, you can call me at 2 a.m. and it's like, oh, this is happening. Like she is the moral support. And yes, okay, your husband gives it to you too, but sometimes you just want to hear
No,
it
but
from
even your husband doesn't know what's going on, and she's helping the husband as well.
they
get
don't
ready
know.
for
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
They know what they're supposed to do, but you don't know how it feels to do.
Yeah.
So
And the doula's been through it so many times.
yeah. And leading up to my next question is doulas also support this, by the way. So it's not just after you give birth, they just like fuck off and they're like,
Yeah.
bye. They can stick around for postpartum too. Did you have any postpartum?
I did. The
Oh.
first pregnancy I did.
Okay.
When I didn't have a doula as well.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
bad. It was really bad because it was a lot of change. It was like, and again, like back to me being the person who needs sleep so much. From like, 8, 9, 10 hours for sleep to 1 hour and waking up every single hour.
That must have been really hard for you.
I was like devastated. I was like a mess.
Do you think that was sleep deprived though, or do you think it was postpartum? Like, how do you tell the difference? Because at one point I didn't know the difference
I don't
between.
know. I don't know either. Maybe it's both. It's because of sleep. It's not enough. That's why your mental is not well. Obviously, it's all connected.
It is, right? Because sleep gives you, like, it reproduces melatonin in your body.
Yeah.
And then when you're not getting sleep, you're not getting that melatonin or the endorphins that you need to stay happy. So I guess
And
that
it's all the
also
hormones,
makes
it's
sense.
everything. But sleep health is so important, So I feel.
That knows it.
Yeah, I know it. Like, swear by it. So
But what was postpartum to you?
postpartum for me was like, I didn't understand why in this moment in life when I'm supposed to be feeling the happiest and most joyful, and I would be crying. I'll be super sentimental, super emotional, anything would just like be crying the whole time, and just so fearful, and just, I didn't get it. I mean, I knew about it as well, but I felt like it was my kind of like objective or what I wanted to do after knowing about it, to like educate women and like tell all my girlfriends and everyone to be ready and prepare for it. Because at that time, like, I wish I knew more about it.
How did
But
you
even though like you are prepared for it, because I remember telling Erin about it and like prepping her and making sure she understands, like she said, like it's still
You can never be fully prepared.
because you only know but you didn't feel it. So
Right.
it's different when you feel it.
How did you kick it? Like, what made you...
I think it was slowly better because of sleep, purely for me.
Okay.
Just enough rest, having someone to help, and finally just, finding your way back into your rhythm.
I think it's also really important to allow yourself to feel the things that you feel. Like, I'm a big believer in, like, don't tell someone to stop crying.
Yeah.
Like, unless, okay, I'm having mom rage and I'm telling my daughter to stop crying. Other than that, though, like, I try not to tell friends, especially mom friends, like, don't cry. Like, I'm all for just fucking cry. Like, let it out. If you need to cry in the shower, like, I have a friend that just gave birth, and I was like, how many meltdowns have you had? Like, you don't heal without crying. Like,
Definitely.
crying is healing.
Yeah.
You just got to go through the process, and then know that if you're still, if you're having like bad thoughts and it just gets worse and worse, that's a whole other discussion. And like you need help for that, which I know nothing about. So I'm not going to talk about that. Bouncing back and finding your groove. When, what, and how? Because I don't know, like Kaya's almost 6 and I feel like I'm still bouncing back to find my groove.
True, understand. Because you're totally a different person after you become a mom. It's like you know the new person in you.
Like how do you, what do you use bouncing back? Like
for me, it was physical first, definitely exercise. I remember since Dallas, my first one, I remember that I had to like go out and walk at least because I had cesarean, so I can't really be exercising right away as well.
Yeah.
But at least I had to go out and move my body and get my body moving and walk. And that slowly has to become your routine, getting back. So getting back was kind of instantly the quickest that I can, but it's a progress that you keep going every single day up until now, like you said. So and you find something, it's like, it's not going back to the same routine as well. It's you find your new routine and you evolve and you grow. So.
Well, it is just that because you don't want to lose yourself 100%.
Yeah.
Because then you're just going to end up being depressed by that, right? Like you still need to hold on to elements of your old self, but also understand that you are no longer your old self and it's okay. It's just a different transition. And it's so crazy how all of it's linked because I feel like that could also lead to postpartum because you're like, why am I not feeling like this? Like what you just mentioned, like, why am I not super happy? Like I just had a healthy child and I have a great husband. Like I generally have a good life. Why do I feel this way? And it's finding your own groove also is just such a broad way of like expressing it because you really are transitioning with someone that's growing every day and this person keeps changing. Like your child is changing every day and you have to adapt to that change.
And I feel like maybe that's the shocking part to a lot of people in the beginning of like motherhood or even fatherhood is the big change and like the reality check of like, because for women it's like instant, right? Like the next day you have a baby in your hand and you have to grow up. You have to change, you have to adapt.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like not a push, but like a like a kick, you know?
Yeah.
That you have to grow up, you have to change. So I think it's like it's one of the life-changing things they say, right? It's the two most like drastic change in your life is when your parents pass away or when you have or when you become a parent.
I can't even talk about it. I'm like that's like my greatest fear in life is like parents passing. Like you know, it's just It that's like a whole other thing.
But fortunately, we got to learn and grow through the other good one, which is having a children and changing. So
I'm a very firm believer too that like, you know, in order for life to come in, life has to go, you know. Depressing. Okay, let's try to like maneuver this conversation. Okay, so let's talk about you just working and being a mom of two. Yeah. Like the balance in that. Like what are like your go-to things? Like I need to be home at 6 p.m. every day or like I have to like if work conflicts with my child's schedule, I'm not doing it. How do you maneuver that?
For me, I would try to fit both. Okay, going back a little bit first, I want to talk about the mom guilt because I feel like a little bit before this, because I talk about this on my podcast as well, is the mom guilt, and I feel like we all have it. Struggling between, you know, time with the kids and time at work. If you're at work, sometimes you're feeling guilty that you're not with your kids, and then when you're with your kids, you're feeling guilty that you're not working. I have that as well. But
I have guilt sometimes, like when I'm spending time with my kids, that I don't spend enough time by myself.
Okay.
Or with my kids, sorry. Like, I feel like that's also mom guilt too. Because I feel like sometimes I overcompensate and I push myself to like the brim of meltdown where I'm like, I'm going to pick her up every day from school. I have to be there for her for dinner. I have to do that. I'm like, wait, but sometimes I just want to go to the hair salon and do this. And sometimes I just want to go for dinner with my friends.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I really should go for dinner because there's only that many times I'm going to have dinner with my child until she doesn't want to have dinner with me anymore. And then it just spirals.
I think it's just the expectation or like the bar you set for yourself. It's just too much. I mean, I feel like you're just human as well. Just do whatever it's like whatever you can in that moment, right? I
What's a
know
healthy
everyone you want to
balance
be
for
the
you?
best mom and like you set high expectation. And I was like that with my first child. I want to do everything. I want to breastfeed him every single hour. I never pump. I would wake up every single hour or like 2 hours to breastfeed. And it was a mess for me because like my sleep was bad, my health
Yeah.
was bad. So I think we have to find the ground what is like the best for you. So
Right.
it all depends. It's different for everybody. So
And for you, it's like
for me, I feel like now I'm finding the balance of like I don't need to pick the kids up all the time. I can't really. It doesn't work for my schedule. It's in the middle of the day.
Right.
Like it's my work hour. So I would adjust, I would change, I would drop them off. And like some days that I can't, it's okay as well because I need to go exercise because I have an early meetings, whatever. Like
Yeah.
so do whatever works for you. And the best thing to do is not to stress yourself out because that is like the worst thing, right? If you're just so uptight and so just like
would you say just wing it,
yeah.
right?
I would just feel it. Like, you try your best, of course. You know, you try to like adjust the time that you can and like fits the schedule to do both things. But if it doesn't work out, you don't get upset about that as well. You also
Right.
have to let go.
It's so hard though sometimes, right?
It's a work in progress. I mean, everyone is going through that, and still, I'm sure even when you're like 70, 80, you're still learning to let go every day, and that's what I'm all about. Like it's.
Oh, I'm
about
not gonna let
letting
go. Like, I'm literally gonna move into Kaya's house when she gets married, and I'm gonna be that mother that I'm just like, there shall be a room for me when you get married, and I shall go on every holiday with you. I'm like,
She'd be so
"There
annoyed
is
of you."
No letting go, by the way. Okay, so maneuvering a little bit outside of like motherhood and really just about you. Like, you like fashion.
Yeah.
And I feel like you live fashion too. Like you make an effort to like, you know, to look good, and you should.
Yeah.
What inspired that? And I think, are you and Dennis you guys have a clothing line together too, right? Mainly it's
Yeah.
men's clothes.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
I didn't think I would be associating with that. I'm just like, I feel like whatever makes you feel good in your body, be it your health, your sense of style, or whatever that you can express yourself. I think it's more of that. So it's not like I went to fashion school or anything like that. Not at all. I just find a love for like beautiful things. Like I love beautiful interior design or like beautiful houses and like landscaping or like even to beautiful places. It could be anything like that for me. So I don't think it's just to do with like fashion.
I feel like I have like two words that are coming to mind for me right now with like your sense of style. I feel like you're like a cosmo hippie. Because I feel like you're a bit hippie. But you're also like very polished and like chic at the same. Chic hippie maybe.
Okay.
Cosmic chic
I'll
hippie.
go with
Or
that.
like, yeah. Because I feel like you're always dressed really well. Like how do you shop? Like where do you get most of your inspiration for clothes? Thai
Actually, I don't really
designers
shop
or
much at all now. Because now
Okay.
you have to shop so much for your kids and I'm like, okay, I
Right.
can save up and like shop for myself less. But now it's more of like getting like the timeless pieces and like the things that's like gonna last longer. That's the thing that I think I changed in terms of the style. Before, as a kid, you would be like buying the things that wouldn't last, but it's trendy and stuff like that. But now I gravitates towards like trendless and like timeless and not trendy things. Yeah,
but you are still pretty trendy.
really.
Yeah. I feel like you really do pay attention to in the best way possible, like express how you are through your fashion and stuff.
Okay.
And like it's good, but I feel like you still have your hippie moments, you know, when you're on the beach and like
yeah, and
Nat
like
still
not
has
dress
her
at
hippie
all.
hair.
Or even like go to school and like not dressing up at all? Because I know that's one of the questions you
Since
can ask.
you are bringing that up, I am just not one of those moms. Like, I feel sorry for you if you see me in school. And I apologize for all kinds of outfits and situations right there. Are we one to dress up?
Not at all. I would dress in my gym clothes every day when I drop them off. The same exact clothes, like not even thinking about it and just...
Are you guilty of putting on your gym clothes and not going to the gym? Because I do that all the time.
The trick for me actually is like to put on the gym clothes first, no matter if you're going or not, because
Right.
you end up going and it would motivate you to go.
So, but you do go then.
I go.
See, I'm just horrible like that because like I have days sometimes when I wake up and I'm like literally, excuse my language, like fuck this shit. Like I cannot be bothered. Like
Yeah.
I
We
am
all
putting
have
on
those
my
days.
gym clothes for every freaking occasion. Even when I get on the plane,
Yeah.
I could look like I just went to the gym because I just like those are the days when I'm like, don't bother me, and it's also don't mess with me because it's
Yeah.
probably one of these days where I'm like, you know, those captions of like moms pulling up their high bun and pulling up their sleeves,
Yeah.
and then I had those, you know, the things that you swing your phone around. Mm-hmm.
I have that too.
Yeah,
The strap for the phone.
yes. That's when you know it's business because that's when someone is like either got COVID in the house or someone's got hand, foot, or mouth or some shit's going down. The phone gets swung around because it's like I'm too freaking busy to go find my phone. I'm too busy to figure out my outfit.
Yeah.
I'm too busy to put on makeup. That's when it's like business. So do we dress up for school or no?
Not at all.
Just gym clothes.
Gym clothes.
Okay.
Gym clothes with like my running vests, like properly ready to go. After I drop them, I'll go walk around their school.
There are moms though that really do dress up, and you know what? Props to them. Props
I
to them.
give it up to them for sure.
But I can't because like I calculate like, well, if you're getting rollers in your hair and looking like that, then you must have gotten up at like 4 a.m., which I wish I cared enough, but I don't. Okay, marriage. How do we find time in marriage when you have kids?
I always find time. Like in the morning, it's like we exercise together as well.
Okay.
And all the walks would become a really deep conversation. Like really, like every single week we have that.
You guys seem to have a lot of deep, meaningful conversations. I need to work on that.
All the time.
I need to work on that.
It's really important. And that's how we align and get on the same page.
Okay, how do you steer though to that? Because I feel like when you get married, there's a lot of conversation about conversation that you just need to have. Like, could you make sure that the milk is in the bag? How many times did she poop today?
Yeah.
Okay, so the plane leaves at this time, so then we got to leave the house at this time.
Yeah.
And did you tell the nanny to? How do you steer away from just not having that communication with your partner all the time and having those like,
deep.
how are you today conversations? I would like to hear that because I am also trying to find
How do
the
you
way to
steer
do
from that? I don't know, because we just talk about, okay, I'll tell you the routine of like the things that we talk about, because we talk about like how blessed and how thankful we are of all the things that we have first. Talk about all the positive and good things in our life and how happy we are of everything that we have, and just finding the little moments of joy and the things that, you know, we don't take for granted. And that would bring us to the deeper conversation, I feel like. And everything would be like meaningful conversation.
I feel like you guys have like therapy talks. Like you
All
guys
the
are each other's
time.
therapists.
Yeah, we
That's
are
so
like
good.
We talk about every single thing to each other, you know, and all the I mean, we do have hard conversation about issues, and we fight through it together with all these talks. And I don't know. It's just I don't
That's the
understand
hippie-
not ever talking to your partner, because we talk a lot.
That's the hippie side of that. That's the
Is
kumbaya
that
couple.
hippie?
Like talk. Yeah, sit around talking about feelings. Okay, no, I mean that in the best possible way.
Okay.
I mean that in the most envious way because it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to steer a conversation with your husband after having a kid.
Right.
You know, that is not involving the kid.
Right.
Everything is so centered that and I do, by the way, I mean me and John, we do try to have conversations too. Like he will ask me, how was your day today? What did you do today?
Yeah.
He's actually a lot better at it than I am.
Okay.
I'm a little bit more like, I'm great. Did you call the hotel to make sure they have an extra bed in the room? You know?
But then I feel like that's like a day-to-day thing. You have to have like, whether it be like exercising for you or going on a date and talking, like whatever like suits your lifestyle, you need to have those time for yourself.
Date nights.
Date nights, yes, but what's more routine for us would be the exercising routine and like talking in the morning or like in the car driving to work or something. Because date nights for us is we do have it, but it's not as often as like exercise because we do it every morning. That's our
Right.
time together, So that's the time that we really like get on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. Sit around and actually ask your partner and really get like it's true. Like just
You
a
talk
simple
about your
question.
future, your goals, your dream, and if it's the same thing, you talk about your issue, what you need to resolve, what you need to heal. There's like so many. We talk about every single thing together.
That's really good. Has anything changed after you got married between the two of you? I mean, I'm sure a lot has, but
Yeah,
what for
definitely a
you
lot.
as your couple?
Growing
Has
up
changed.
together, the love definitely changed. It's a deeper kind of love. It's a deeper kind of bond. It was before it was like a puppy love, just us two against the world. But now it's like, and you thought that was like already the end. Like this is the level of love that you can reach. This is the end of the spectrum. But you find out that there's more. You can go even more deeper and like it's so solid and more meaningful and like just sharing the same goal, same dream. It's even that's why the love is even more deeper.
How did you guys meet?
We were in the same high school, but he's older than me.
Okay.
We were friends before.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you guys have known each other since high school.
Yeah. We were friends before. But we got together like after college.
Okay. And there was no like interest in high school?
Never. I mean, he would be dating like my friends and this and that. That would be like, okay, never like,
Hello, friend.
that
Hello,
friend,
friend.
you know who you are.
If you're watching. Okay. So you guys met in high school.
Yeah.
And then just kind of progressed into.
And we would be like a group of friends, like a girl gang and like a boy gang. And we were really close before. But we were just really friends. And then progressed later.
And it progressed later.
Yeah. When it's the right time and the right moment.
That is true. Everything is about timing, by the
Yeah.
way. Does marriage kill intimacy?
No. I mean, it should not.
Okay.
You should keep up with intimacy. It's really important. I think that's another thing that like people sometimes neglect and you then become just roommates and friends. I mean, I have my friends who are like, after birth, like she didn't feel like she wanted intimacy with her at that time husband. And I saw that they slowly like drifted apart. And in the end, it didn't work out for them. Because,
Right.
like, and I kept telling her, like, you need to try because I feel like this is the thing that would not solve all the problem, but like at least it would make you guys become closer again.
Yeah.
But like she like didn't feel like it because after birth she was just like all about, her kid, the child, and that for sure that like drifted them apart.
Yeah, I think it's really important to hold on to that old self, like that part of yourself when it comes to like moving forward with a baby, is to just not drift away, and still have that connection. Were there any cultural differences between you and Dennis? Dennis, by the way, is half Thai and half Swedish.
Yeah.
But both of you went to international schools, so I feel like maybe not. So there was no like clashes or anything.
Not really.
Okay. Do you guys fight?
Of course. But now a lot less because we've learned to deal with like the differences we have through like communication and being more calm. And like the past 5 years, I feel like both of us, we grew up so much. And that's when we started having kids because we want to be a better person and like a better parent and a better role model for them. So when we fight, it's not like a yelling and like,
It's more
calling
like
each other
put up,
names.
Shema. It's more like annoyance, maybe.
No, it's more like talking through it and like sometimes it's like แบบยอมกัน or
Yeah.
like just
Yom. Sometimes you just gotta surrender.
yeah.
Sometimes you just
And
gotta
not just
do
like
it.
fighting for the sake of winning because you realize you are on the same team.
I fight to win it. No, I'm kidding. Well, actually, I do sometimes.
Before for me it was like that, but
Yeah.
now it's like you're fighting to be on the same team, fighting for the same thing and like It should be that way.
That's what we all strive, is to be on the same team.
Yeah.
Okay, Nat, we are slowly coming to the end of the pod. And we always do like a rapid fire question thing, which is never really rapid because we always babble on about stuff.
Okay.
But it's very random and it's just questions that I threw out there.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing that you've ever had to say out loud as a mom?
That's the thing I told you. I don't know.
I feel like as a mom, you always say like the weirdest things. Like, what color is her poop? You know? Like, what did she vomit? Like, I need to know. Like, I need to see. Like, what did she vomit? Like, those are like the weirdest conversations I think I've had as a mom. Like, just being
If it's not a conversation,
obsessed.
but the weirdest thing or like the most gross thing that I've went through is like for sure vomit on yourself. Like the baby's vomit on you or like cleaning up your kid's poop for sure.
That becomes very easy to do after a while.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your most used phrase that you swore you would never say as a parent?
Stop? I don't know.
Mine is. The question is, where is the remote? The question is, did you drink your milk? The question is, did you get in the car on time? The question is. Day drinker or night drinker?
Neither. But if I have to choose in day drinking.
Day drinking is so much better.
But now rarely.
Yeah,
Not even.
okay. Well, rarely. Now I actually spend money on like non-alcoholic alcohol
same.
to make it feel
oh
like
my God, same.
I'm drinking, but
I
I'm
love
not.
the non-al wine.
It's great. Okay, it
love
doesn't
it.
taste as good, I feel, but I feel like sometimes it's just the gesture of
Exactly.
just having
Yes.
that in your hand,
I'm all for that. I love it.
right?
Yeah.
Like it is, I mean, it's life. Like I kind of also miss the nights where I would just like have a secret glass of wine at the end of the day, and that would be like the toast to myself for surviving motherhood of just a day.
Yeah.
But now it's like, go get me the free alcohol.
Yeah.
When I put my kids to bed, the first thing I do is
Sleep as well.
all Nat does is like
Sleep.
sleep. I love it. I need that in my life. Mine is, I try to fit as
Well, I would check my phone just a little bit and then like but really little. And
Do you
sleep as well.
doom scroll?
I do it sometimes.
We do, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I'm guilty of doing that too. It's horrible. Like I put on my glasses because I'm like blind as a bat these days, and then I'm like, and next thing you know, I'm like, it's freaking 8:30 p.m. and I haven't showered and I still want to do my face mask and do everything in 1 hour. Someone bullies your child at school. What do you do?
I'll let him deal with it actually. I think it hasn't ever happened, thank God, but I think he would also fight for himself.
I feel like boys are a bit better at that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think boys could defend themselves better.
But definitely like have the conversation, but like I don't
So
I
you're
don't
not
like being
you're not the
confronting
mom that's like.
I don't like that. I'm not that I'm not that type of person.
I don't think I am either. Like, I don't think that I would go to someone else's mom and be like, your child is bullying my child. Unless it was like really crazy, then by all means I would.
Yeah.
So you're not the kind of mom too where it's like, if you smack my child's gonna smack you back.
I mean, he should know how to defend himself, not start it first, defend himself, but also not be a loser and like be scared. That
Smack back.
not okay as well.
I always tell Kaya, someone smacks you, I'm not gonna stop you. You can smack them back. You're on a work trip. Your kids are sick. Your husband says he can handle it. Trust him or call the nanny to check.
Trust him.
So nice. Nat is like the person that everyone inspires to be. Like you would
I would
not
trust him
call
more
you
than
wouldn't
the
call the
nanny.
nanny to be like, did he really like do this? Did he really give the kids medicine? Like you wouldn't do that.
I mean, I would tell him to go tell the nanny, but I would
Okay.
communicate through him.
Okay.
Because it's his kid. It's not the nanny's kid. At the end of the day, he would like take care of them better, in my perspective.
I trust John with all my life and obviously our daughter, but some things the nanny just
He does better.
yeah. Okay, favorite restaurant or hangout right now?
Ooh, at home or gym.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what about restaurants or like any
I just eat the same thing. I mean, I go out and eat sometimes, but like I do prefer eating the same thing and home cooked meal. I like it more.
Are you a creature of habit?
Yeah.
Like you
Especially
eat the
with
same
kids,
thing every day?
I think it's better.
I always go to the same places all the time.
Yeah.
My girl nights consists of, do not say sleep, okay?
I want to say sleep.
I was like, do not say sleep. My girl nights consist of, and finish the sentence.
I want to say gossiping, but it's not gossip.
Come
It
on,
would be like
we all
chatting.
gossip.
Gossip
We don't
or
chat,
like
we gossip.
It sounds better.
What is it?
Chatting.
Chatting,
Chit chat.
chatting,
Yeah.
gossiping.
Yeah.
What, over drinks or?
At home, if like, my friend bring kids over and the kids can have their own little thing and then we
Yeah.
have our little corner.
If you lost your phone and someone went into your girl group chats, would you be fucked?
Maybe.
Girl, so would we all. Yay!
Yay!
All right. Thank you so much, Nat. This was so
Thank
much
you.
fun. It was very inspirational too. You definitely have put the calm into motherhood. Not all of my guests that come on the show are like really calm. A lot of them are like could be as crazy as me.
They're
So it's
crazy.
good to
All
get.
of our friends are crazy.
Yeah, they're all apart from Nat. Nat is like the calm in the storm right now. So we could all learn a little bit for this. But thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to finally have you here. We've been talking about this for a while. And yeah,
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to have someone that has, such a good career going and fighting for us mothers, women, and everything that you do. Thank you.
And I can't wait to spend a summer with you.
Yes, we are making a date to be in Sweden at the same time.
Yeah.
So I could learn to,
Be more calm together.
in the storm, and maybe Nat could learn to be a little bit crazier.
Yeah, okay.
than-
Maybe I'll
than
have a
she
glass of
usually is.
like
A glass of wine.
The actual wine.
We may or may not have a glass of wine, moms. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back again soon. See you later.